For this video, I decided to create the most chaotic household ever, or I should say the most chaotic couple ever. So I decided to make this male sim, he just wants to do everything that's evil, and he hates everything that is not necessarily evil or ambitious. So like he doesn't like a lazy sim and stuff like that. And then I decided to make his spouse, and she is everything that he hates. I think there might be some overlap of things that they do like, but she pretty much likes every single color. He only likes, I don't think he likes any specific color. He just hates pink and purple and all the bright, fun colors, and she loves those colors, and that's what I dressed her in, but you'll see that later. And as always, I know that I usually spend more time on the female sims than I do the male sims. So for the male sim, I just mainly just dressed him in the one style or the pre-styled looks or just full body, just because I don't know. That's just what my personal style. Cuz I don't necessarily spend a whole lot of time on the males. I primarily play with females. So not saying that there's anything against being a male, but that's just my preferred gameplay. And it was just easier just to have this one look and one style. But I wanted to create a chaotic family or a chaotic couple because, eventually they could have kids, and, well, I assume they will. But I am curious how that works out, if they are even able to do that, because he just wants to be a public enemy and is not really romantic or anything. He's more charismatic, I would say, in my mind, so he can steal easily and win people over. But he's outgoing. Again, that's more charming, and he's evil. And as you can see, he pretty much doesn't like a whole lot of it. I think he likes brainy sims, but he hates lazy sims. But he also likes interpersonal, so that way that he could be charming to other people. And he likes hardworking and high energy, but his wife is not very hardworking or high energy. He hates homebody sims, and she's a loner, as you'll see. And she's lazy, so she won't be clean. And the physical intimacy or the romance styles are very low. It's kind of like half and half. And he hates blonde hair, but she has blonde hair. So, how they ended up together, I have no idea. But I'm curious to see how this is going to work out. And I'm not really familiar with all the fashion styles, and I don't have every single pack, so it's going to look different than, from those that do have all the packs. And for her, I just randomized a couple sims and worked my way around there and just kind of made my own style. But how I typically play is I do make them blonde. I don't know why. That's just how I've always played, even whenever I was playing with The Sims 2, is I've always made the female Sims blonde. And they've always had blue eyes. And they've always, been a little bit on the thinner side. Again, that's just how I play. And as you can see, I did spend more time on her, which, is that fair? Not necessarily, but I was just having fun. And I was going to make their kids, but then I realized this was going to be a really long video. So I was just wanting to make it a shorter video. It did take me about 32 minutes or so to do this. So it did take some time, but not as long as making a house. So I don't know how I feel about the Love Struck eyelashes. They're okay, but they're just, I don't know, it doesn't really match the style I guess, of The Sims 4. It's very 3D, whenever everything else in The Sims is very flat. I don't know, it looks very clumpy, but I think that they could do better. But I used it because it just kind of matches her personality, like the outgoing kind of. Actually, she's not really outgoing. She's a loner, but just the more preppy girl with all the makeup and everything. And I do like her eye color. That kind of matches my eye color. My eye color is kind of bluish gray. I actually went to the eye doctor and they said that I had gray eyes, so I thought that was kind of cool. I kind of have blonde hair, but not like that. Mine is not naturally like that. And I did edit her just a little bit, just, it's based off of my own play style. But I just thought that making chaotic Sims would be fun, because it's just, how are they going to get along? I thought about making like an insane family, maybe eventually, but for right now, I did a chaotic, because them trying to get along is going to be crazy. So that's one thing. I did watch somewhere of a challenge called the Asylum Challenge. It's like all of the household members are insane, but I don't know if I have all the packs that I would need for that. I mean, I could find all the negative traits and go off of that, but they would develop fears eventually. But I just think that doing this challenge was kind of fun, and I wasn't stressed out, but I was just having fun with it, and it just made me laugh. I'm just like, how are these two going to get along in real life? But if you think about it, sometimes opposites do attract, and that in of itself is chaotic, trying to work together, to live together, to create a lasting relationship, and eventually have a family with. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'm going to stop talking here and let you guys watch the rest of the video. Thank you.